Okay, a little bit of disheartening news. The John Deere LA105 is back. It's mine again, unfortunately. The people who bought it were having a lot of issues with it. When it would leave here, it would be running fine. When it would get to there, it would start running like a bag of turds. So this went on for a few weeks. It would run okay for a week, and it would run bad. It would run okay for a week, and then it would run bad. So I brought it back. I had to do some deck repairs and that they had requested, and when it left, it was running fine. But then it came, and they called me up. It's not running. What happened was the fuel line got plugged up. So we went down, we cleared the fuel line, and it was okay again for a couple weeks. And then again, now it comes to now, it had pretty much the same issue. I'll start it up. Low idle is okay, but once you give it gas, it starts running bad. Now it doesn't even want to start. So you can hear one of those typical issues with the Intex. Bad carburetor, unfortunately. Most likely the main jet is plugged in the carburetor. It is difficult to clean these carburetors. So yeah, I did tell them a new carburetor is on its way, which it is. I did order a brand new carburetor, but it might not be here till September, and it's July. So yeah, it's on its way, but I really didn't want them to have to continue to have issues with this. I didn't want to continue going over and having to do repairs to this thing just to keep it running until we get the new carburetor, so on and so on. So I sold it to them cheaper than I had into it, for way less than I had into it, because I got the wheel horse in trade. So I ended up bringing the wheel horse back, and unfortunately I still had to pay them a little bit of money back on this machine. I did make a little bit of money on the deal for the repairs on the wheel horse. So I'm not completely out, but I'm not whole as of yet. So with this here, like I said, I got a brand new carburetor coming. I'll be installing the carburetor once it gets here, and I'm gonna get some black spray paint. I'm gonna spray paint the deck just to clean it up a bit, and I will be attempting to resell this machine. I'm not going to do the body. I might just touch up the body a bit, or I'll paint the rear pan black as well. The hood's fair, but it's not the best. But these John Deeres, they're really the Rust-O-Matics. So anyways, there's where we're at the John Deere as of right now, yet again. Or I could, stupid tree, repost it right now as is and say it needs a carburetor, but then I'm going to be stuck with a carburetor once the carburetor comes. So I rather clean it up a little bit and then end up selling it whenever I do get the parts in. Unfortunately, it's going to be late in the season, so I might be stuck with this till next season. Hopefully not, but if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. Hopefully I'm not. But if you see it in the background, yet again, the John Deere LA105 is back. Really, in the long run, I should not have sold it to the engine that was in it. I should have kept that engine in there, but that engine made for content with the tractor I got. So I'm ahead that way when you look at the content value of selling the engine and getting that MTD white running after who knows how many years, and selling that machine, which I made a decent profit on that machine. So when you think about everything in the long run that way, I'm ahead. But so it's unfortunate right now that I have this back. I'm gonna be holding on to it for at least a month, and gonna end up reselling it. But this is how you do keep good customer service. You do stand by your work, which I did tell them I will stand by my work. If you do have issues with this machine, I will stand by it. And unfortunately, I've had to put a little bit of money back into the machine. So I did. Yeah, in the long run, I should make out okay on this machine, but it's just going to take a little bit to end up selling it in the end, which kind of sucks. So I guess you get what you pay for, and not everything from auctions are a done deal. This was an auction buy, so that's one of the issues right there. Bought sight unseen, which again, it worked out for the content value, but unfortunately for the tractor actually turning around and reselling it as a quick flip, it did not work out. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please run comment.